Hey guys, it's Raptor. It's been a while since I uploaded my last video. I've been busy with exams, but now I'm back. Today I thought I'd talk about a low budget fragrance which I own for about a year now. I haven't really used too much of it because I keep buying other fragrances and sort of left it aside. Anyway, today I bring you Zara For Him EDT. I know when you hear Zara, you normally associate the brand with clothes, but they do have quite a selection of men and women fragrances that are pretty decent and at a cheaper price compared to designer fragrances. Of course, with a cheaper price, it means that there are also some shortcomings that come with it, and I'll get to that in a second. So I got this for around £20, and this is the 100ml version. If I remember correctly, they also offer a smaller version, but I'm not 100% sure. I personally tested the entire cabinet at Zara before settling for this one because I feel that the smell is not very common, but at the same time very acceptable by other people. What I mean is that it is an inoffensive smell, so most people will feel content if you put this on. So now I'm gonna test this. Okay, so first impressions are that it is citrusy. I find that it gives a tropical vibe and reminds me of those tropical fruits whenever I smell this fragrance. With that in mind, this fragrance is quite sweet, so it doesn't have that powerful musky presence. It's also quite thick when you smell it, so it smells quite heavy, and the fragrance kind of stays in the air for a brief second. Zara For Him is masculine in an unconventional way because of the fruity and sweet notes. Nevertheless, you won't be shy of compliments from women when they smell it because it simply smells nice and inoffensive. So I've worn this to the club before and I've gotten compliments for it. This girl was like, "I could smell you from outside the lounge door. Why do you smell so good?" I just grinned and shrugged because a man never reveals what he's wearing. It's like a magician never reveals his tricks. So for scent, I give it a 9 out of 10. As I've mentioned just now, the citrusy and sweet scent is top notch. It's layered if you smell it carefully enough, which adds to the thickness of the scent. The reason I gave it a 9 out of 10 is because for some people, they might not accept the unconventional sweetness for men fragrances. It's quite metrosexual, so it may not be suitable if you want to show yourself as a macho man. For projection, I give it a 5 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. It is 5 out of 10 when you don't apply a lot of it. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that there are shortcomings to a low price fragrance, and one of the shortcomings is that the projection isn't very good. If you apply this fragrance only once, other people won't be able to smell it if you're in an open space. But on the other hand, it makes a really good cuddle scent because you will smell really good when she's close to you. I cuddled with this girl once and she told me when I wore this fragrance that it smelled really nice, but when I asked her whether she could smell it from afar, she said she couldn't. My past experience with this fragrance at the club was that it projects really well if you apply it more than once. I remember I reapplied it twice before going out, so totaling 3 sprays in a day. Another good thing about the fragrance weaker projection is that you don't have to worry about over applying. For longevity, I rated it 6 out of 10. Sorry guys, another shortcoming of this fragrance is that it doesn't last very long. The fragrance maxes out at 2 to 3 hours for me before it turns into a skin scent, so you'll definitely have to reapply it again during the day if you start wearing this in the morning. For versatility, I give it a 10 out of 10. Zara For Him is appropriate for most, if not all situations. Formal settings, a night in, going out, basically everywhere. I make sure to apply the right amount for different situations. So for example, if you're staying in and chilling indoors, don't overspray or else it does get into people's noses and your scent emanates the room like a death cloud. For public places like the club, where there are many people and you know that other people will be wearing strong fragrances, you're gonna have to apply some more so your fragrance doesn't get drowned because this fragrance is a light fragrance. To be honest, I quite like this niche scent and captures a lot of great memories for me, which makes it much more valuable than its retail price. To me, fragrances aren't only about smelling nice, but they're also a great way to store good experiences, and I could pick up the fragrance and smell it to reminisce the good memories I've had. Anyways, thanks for watching and take care.